This week I went into the old hobby closet there, and I took out a box for this week's Friday Night Comics, and this one's labeled Miscellaneous 90's. So you know what that means. It's full of garbage. And, well, let's see what we have here. Some of these comics were probably a part of some previous videos where it was a specific focus, like these Punishers here. These look like I think I showed these in maybe my Punisher episode. Here is the Executioner song, still sealed. This X-Men number 14. Got a Sega Genesis ad. Here's a trading card in there. Apocalypse. And this is Uncanny X-Men 294. Also another Executioner song tie-in. This one has a free card in it of Xavier. Looks like you got Ghost Rider here. Number 13. Another Ghost Rider, number 16, with Spider-Man and I forgot that dude's name. I want to say Longshot, but I don't think that's who it is. Here's Ghost Rider, Wolverine, Gambit, looks like Jubilee, and Cyclops. Pretty much the X-Men team at the time. Batman versus Predator here from Dark Horse, number 1 of 3. Doctor Strange, number 50. I think this was also in my Doctor Strange episode. Another Ghost Rider, Marvel Comics Presents, number 95, Ghost Rider and Cable. There's a random Daredevil here, number 300, double-sized issue. And Darkhawk, whatever happened to Darkhawk? He was fairly popular in this time period here. Had his own series. This had Captain America and Daredevil in it as well. At least this particular issue. I don't think he's around anymore. Number 7, Darkhawk. I don't even remember what Darkhawk even was. What the fuck was he? And Double Dragon comic number 1. Video game stars and their comics debut. What a fucking turd. I think I have number 2 also in here. There it is. Here's a Wolverine, number 45, from his ongoing series. And there's Batman, number 467. No idea why I bought some of these. No rhyme or reason. Here's number 466. Daredevil Annual, number 7 from 1991. Captain America Annual. This is probably part of a series, right? With the Von Strucker Gambit. Alright, so here's Captain America's Annual. And I guess I never got the other one, whatever one was in between there. Here's 41, Wolverine, featuring Cable and Sabretooth. At one time, this was a key issue, and not so much anymore. Number 43 of Wolverine. 44. 46. And here's Deathlock number 1. Deathlock number 7, guest starring the Punisher. Here's Daredevil 296. Impact Comics number 1. Legend of the Shield. I don't know why I bought this. The New Warriors, guest starring Darkhawk and Namor. I used to like when they did this little team lineup in the upper corner. They don't do that much anymore, if at all. The New Warriors. And here's Namor, the Submariner, number 16. And this is Deathlock, guest starring the Punisher. Another Namor, number 18. And Namor Annual, Part 3. something. Sleepwalker, number 3. Sleepwalker number 5, featuring Spider-Man. Alpha Flight number 1 in a 4-issue limited series. Alpha Flight number 2. Shadow of the Bat number 1. Here's X-Force number 1, still on its poly bag. And I think it's got a team card in it of the X-Force. There's X-Force number 1 reprint, or special edition. X-Force number 1, out of the poly bag and in a conventional bag and board. X-Force number 2, 3, 4. Here's Luke Cage number 1. Warlock and the Infinity Watch number 1. X Factor number 70. It's total random 90s stuff. 69 X Factor. The New Mutants 87 reprint, or second edition. The first appearance of Cable. First full appearance. Here's Venom number 1. Guest starring Spider-Man. And I think I have the second issue here. Yep. Part 2 of 6. I think that's all I have though. Spider-Man 2099 number 1. And I won't go through the rest. These all have their own video. So here's all the Image comics from the 90s, but I have a video on my channel called Image Comics. So if you want to see these in a little more detail, I'd say go look up that video. What else do I got here? Oh, some other stuff. I got alright, so that's the last Youngblood I got. Infinity Gauntlet number 2. And Infinity Gauntlet number 1. Infinity War number 1. X-Force number 16. X Factor number 84. X-Men Adventures number 1. I think this was based on a cartoon series. Yeah, it says it right there. Here's Cable number 2. Cable number 1. Silver Surfer Warlock Resurrection number 1. Here's Darkhawk 25 with a special chromium cover, metallic cover. It was all the rage back then. Again, here's a similar cover. Iron Man number 290 with that sort of special cover material. Spider-Man number 19. And I think the rest of these were in my Amazing. I think the very first video I did was about Spider-Man in July of last year, so I won't spend time going through these either. So there you have it. This one's titled Miscellaneous 90s. And that'll do it for this week's episode. And I will see you next week.